Hey guys, what's up? Nicholas Luna here. Today we're going to be learning the Darkside by Muse, my little special synth edition. To get started, what you're going to need is a guitar in drop D, alright? And then you're going to need some distortion. You're also going to need some flanger, just a little bit, or flanger, however you say it, and then some reverb just so you can get some stadium-ish Muse vibes going. Alright, so we're going to get right into it. It first begins with a 3-chord little strum pattern that happens throughout the song pretty often. So it's kind of awkward, but I'll teach you it real quick. So on your A string, with your ring finger, go to the 14th fret, pinky finger, 14th fret of the D string, and then you're going to bar the rest of the strings with your first finger all on the 12th fret. So it'll sound like this. It's going to go boom. So 3 times. And then the next one is going to be just another bar chord. You're going to start up. You're going to put your just typical bar shape. So you're going to go 12th fret with the ring finger, 12th fret with the pinky finger. Middle finger is going to go on the 11th fret. Forgot to mention, I'm sorry. The first 12th fret starts off on the A string. The pinky finger, 12th fret on the D string. Middle finger, G string, 11th fret. And then 10 on with your bar finger on the B and E. So together it'll sound like this. Perfect. So 3 times each, as in strum pattern. And then what you're going to do with that first shape that you learned, that's up here, you're just going to shift this all the way down to here. Where your ring finger starts off on the 7th fret, then your middle finger, 7th fret. Both of these are all on the same string. So just to make it all get together, it's going to be like this. You're going to be doing that twice, however, I messed up right now. You don't play this down here. You're going to go up here instead with another bar chord. You're going to put your first finger, 12th, then your ring finger, 14th, 12th, let me restart, 12th on the A string, 14th on the D string, 14th on the G string, 13th with the middle finger on the B string, and then your bar, obviously, on the 12th string of the high E. And then you string those all together. That's the beginning. So now let's get straight up into the synth part. Hey guys, back. Sorry, I'm having some storage problems with my phone and my computer with all this recording recently, but let's get right back into it. We're going to be doing the tapping section. This part is really tap heavy, so just pay attention and we'll be getting through it really quick. So what we're going to do, drop D, remember, second fret of the heaviest string, and then what you're going to do is hit that once, and then you're going to go to the D on the 5th string, the little D. So 1, 2, and then pull off of that 5 on the D string to the 2. Then bring your right hand up, hit the 9th fret, and then you're going to pull off to the 5. So it'll sound like this. And then what you're going to do after that is going to be, so remember you're on the 5. And then you're going to pull off to the 2, and then you're going to hit again on the 5. And this part is all tap. So the only thing you really hit is this 2 and the 5, and the rest is tap. So you do that twice. I'll go slow for you one more time. 2, 5, 2, 9, 5, 2, 5. Next section, or next little part. Open on the D string. You're gonna open 9 on the A string, and then pull off to 5, and then hit 12, and then pull off to 9, and then you're gonna pull off to 5 again, and then you're gonna hit 9 again. So open 9, pull off to 5, 12, 9, 5, 9. I think the flanger and the reverb and the distortion honestly really help, because if you were to play this clean, it does not sound that good. So again, you're gonna do that. Next part, you're gonna use your first finger, slide up to the 7th, and then you're gonna hit 12 with your pinky on the A string, pull off to the 7th of the A string, and then you're gonna tap. You're gonna, my bad, 7 on the D, 12 on the A, pull off to the 7 of the A, and you're gonna hit 15 with your middle finger. It's the best to hybrid pick this part. 15, 15, pull off to 12, off to 7, and then back on to 12. So slow. 7, 12, 7, 15, 12, 7, 12. So all together that would sound like. Got it? Perfect. And then you're gonna do that again. And the next part, which I think is really cool, is, alright guys, next part is a little bit more difficult. There's a lot more involved. However, some of the same shapes are still involved that we just learned before. So let's get right into it. So you're gonna be playing that one little section again. The first one I taught you. And then now you're gonna go down into a different one that sounds like this. So what that involves is, turn the light on, I can't see crap anymore. Alright, now you got a little bit more light. So the second section involves the first part that we already learned. It's just going to hold on to it a little bit longer. And now the next part is an unfamiliar one. You're going to put your ring finger, A string, 2nd fret, and then that's being hit with the pick. And then you're going to hit the 4th on the D string, the little D string, and then pull off to 1 on the D string, and you're going to hit 9 on the D string, and then it's all on the D string still. And you're going to pull off with a 9, hit to the 4, and then the 4 off to 1, and then hammer back onto the 4. So slowly. Perfect? Got it. Alright. And then what you do, this part's really cool, you just shift all up. This bottom part. Everything, even this right hand too. Got it? Sorry guys, had to reference back. Favorite part is this little slidey part. So you're gonna go on the D string, 4th fret, and then you're gonna hit on the 4th, and then slide up on the A string to the 9th, pull off to the 7th, pull off to the 7th, hit on the 13th, pull off to the 9th, 7th, pull off, hit a hammer on 9. Okay, now we're back at a familiar shape that you already learned, which is the one coming up on the 7th string. 7, 12 on the A, pull off to 7, 15, 12, 7, 12, the one that we already learned, so you already remember that, but I'll play it slow, so it'll go. And then we're going to go all the way back down to the very first tapping section you learned. And then another familiar one, which is the open. Oh, by the way, I'll go back to the first one. So the first one down here is the 2, 5, 2, 9, 5, 2, 5. And then the next part is open, 9, 5, 12, 5, 9, 5, 9. So all together, that part would sound like. And then another familiar one, you're pretty much just going up to the one that you just already played, which is the 7, 12, 7, 15, 12, 7, 12. So all of these are like pretty much interconnected. So just to play this section really, really slow, so that you understand it, because honestly it was so mind-boggling when I was learning it, I'm gonna do it real slow. So play together with me right now. This is all of it. And then break me up, break me down, set me free. You're gonna play that same part all over again, the first part that you learned, and you can switch off because that first section, the first tapping part, that's underneath. Okay, so now that you know that, you have the ability to choose to pick and choose which section you like to play. After this part comes the little switch up where it's like dun 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 dun. This part you gotta play real staccato, which I believe means like once you hit, you're off. Okay, so what you're gonna do is like it's exactly the first tapping section we learned, but instead you're gonna go so 2 on the D, 5 on the high D, and then you're gonna hit 9 on the D, and then you're gonna go to 5 on the D, 2 on the D, 5 on the D. So it's gonna be, and then you're gonna do it again. 2, 5, dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just the way that you like almost like kind of enunciate it in terms of guitar playing. And if you want, you can even, if you miss every time and you hit the G string with the 9, honestly it just sounds like you're glitching, which is pretty cool because that's what it does in the song. Alright, so now let's get right into the solo, considering that's pretty much literally everything that you're going to be playing the entirety of the song. So let's get right into it. That's the first part. So you're going to slide all the way to 12. Alright, so solo part right here. Slide all the way to 12 on the G string. Do a little vibrato, and then you're going to have your, you're going to do that with your ring finger, and you're going to have your pinky, your middle finger underneath on the 11th. So you're going to pluck on the 11th, hammer on, pull off 12 to the 11th. And then with that ring finger, go to the D string, 12, 12 again with the ring finger, but on the A string. And then you're going to hit 12 again on the A string. 12, A string again, first finger, 10 to the 9. So slow. You're going to hit 9 pretty much twice. Now you're going to go to the B string, slide up to the 10th fret, vibrato, hammer on, pull off to the A string, and then you're going to use your pinky finger on the G, 11, and you're going to hit 8 again on the B string. And you're going to hit 11 again on the G string. You're going to go down to 9 on the G string. And you're going to hit on the D string 10. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna go. Once you're on the 10 on the D string, you're gonna go 9 to 7. And you're gonna hit 7 twice. Okay, and then we're gonna go back into, you're going to slide up to the 11th, pull on the G string, and you're gonna pluck the 9th, hammer on to the 11th, and pull off to the 9th again. So it'll sound like this. And then you're going to hit the 10th on the D string, 9 again on the G string, 10 on the D string, 2 10s on the A string, and you're going to a 9, 2 7s. So it'll sound like this. Perfect. So all together, just to break that section off, we're going to do it from the beginning of the solo. Perfect. Now that you got it, we're going to do the next part, which comes all the way up to the 15th on the G string. So slide with your pinky finger, and you're going to pull off to the 11th and hammer on 15th, and then pull off back to 11th. And then you're going to hit the 14th on the D string, and then 11th again on the G string, and then at 14 again on the 11th again on the G string, 14th again on the D string. So it's gonna sound like this. 2 on the D string on the 11th, 2 hits. Slide down to the 9th, the D string. Go 8 on the D string, and that'll end that. Perfect. Then what you're going to do is pretty much the exact same thing on the B string. You're going to go to 10th, pull off to the 8th, hammer on 10th, pull off, G string, 11th, and you're going to go 8th again on the B string, and then you're going to go 11th on your G string, and you're going to, on the G string, hit the 9th, then you're going to go to 10th on the D string, my bad, I'm sorry. So restart right here, Nick. What you're going to do is pretty much copy what you did before. Going to go to the 10th on the B string, hammer on pull off of the 10th string on the B to the 8th string on the B. You remember that? And then now you're on the D string. So you're going to go 10, 9, 7, 7 on the A. This part's on the D. 10, 9, 7, 7 on now the A. Okay, perfect. And then this is the final part of the solo. You're going to go all the way up to the 17th. And then you're going to pull off, hammer on 17th to the 12th. And then on the D string, you're going to go 16, 12, 16. And then 14th on the D string. And then this last little part is all the way on the big B string. You're gonna go 17, 16, 14, 10. And there you go, that's the solo. So all together slowly it would stitch together like this. back it to. Okay, and then that's your solo, and that's literally everything. It ends off with the same. Perfect. And that's all. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and I will get back to you shortly. Peace.